Okay. Hello, everyone, and very good morning. Thank you for being here to just attend my talk on very a different topic, but it is very common, very essential topic because it is need of the hour that we should be talking about it. And since it is really needed with the ongoing some very different events that has happened in near past. So this is about mental health awareness and destigmatization. So I'm talking more or less about mental health for many of my talks. Mental health is very, very important. So we have to be aware of what is mental health. Mental health is just as important as physical health. It affects how we think, feel, and behave. Mental health is a spectrum because it is not a fixed state. It varies from person to person and can change over time. For example, if you are slightly, anxious a few years back, and due to circumstances or situation, you become more anxious, and it becomes like anxiety attack or panic attack. So it changes, and everyone can have mental issues, and they do have. So when we were studying about psychology, my teacher used to say that everyone is abnormal. They have a certain little points of abnormality in them, whether it is in less degree or it is in higher degree. So it changes over time. So it's okay to seek help if you are someone who is struggling with mental health. It's important to seek help and professional help. There is no shame in seeking support. There is stigma in discrimination, mental health stigma, discrimination can prevent people from seeking help and can worsen their situation, their condition. I have many people who have not gone to any a doctor or psychologist or psychiatrist just because of stigma. So early intervention is key. Early intervention can help prevent mental health problems from worsening and improve outcome. So self-care is essential. Engaging in self-care activities such as exercise, mindfulness, and spending time in nature can promote mental well-being. So mental health can affect everyone. Mental health issues can affect people of all ages, background, and culture. There is hope, of course. Recovery from mental health condition is possible with the right support. People can live fulfilling lives. So mental health and physical health are interconnected. Mental health problems can have a significant impact on physical health and vice versa. So it's important to prioritize mental health just as you would prioritize physical health. It is essential to prioritize your mental health. So you are not alone. Many people struggle with mental health issues and there is support available. Only the thing is you have to go to the support. Support won't come to you. So some of the common mental issues that I would like to share with you so that you are also aware what kind of mental issues you can face. So here are some of the most common mental health condition along with little bit of, I will tell you a little bit about it. So depression, most common. Most common depression is the most common mental health issue. A persistent mood disorder characterized by sadness, hopelessness, and loss of interest in activities. Then there is anxiety disorder, like I was telling before also, a group of conditions characterized by excessive, excessive fear or worry, including panic disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, social anxiety disorder. Many a time you will, uh, feel this and experience this kind of disorder. Bipolar disorder, a mood disorder characterized by alternating periods of mania and depression. That also happens. Schizophrenia is very, very common nowadays. Many people are suffering with schizophrenia, a severe mental disorder characterized by hallucinations, delusions, and disorganized thoughts. Eating disorder, a condition characterized by unhealthy eating patterns such as anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa, and binge eating disorder. Many people, when they are stressed out, they will have uh, a lot of food, and that too junk food. So that is also called binge eating. So substance abuse disorder. This is also very, very common, and people should be very careful also. Condition is characterized by harmful use of alcohol or other substances. Then PTSD, that is post-traumatic stress disorder, a condition triggered by a traumatic event characterized by flashbacks, nightmares, and hypervigilance. So if you have undergone a scene of accident, you will be definitely have some nightmares or something like that, so that you are disturbed, sweating, and all that. So that is called PTSD, and it is all treatable. Schizophrenia can be controlled, but all other um, mental disorders can be controlled and they can be treated also, depending on the degree of um, effect. Now, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, you must be hearing about it because many children are diagnosed with ADHD, a neurodevelopmental disorder characterized by inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. This is very common, and it is also treatable if it is treated with the help of a professional. Obsessive compulsive disorder. This is also very common, which is called OCD. This can also be controlled, and they can be, you have to take medicine, you have to take some exercises with which you will be able to get over it. This is about a condition which have intrusive thoughts and repetitive behavior. Like OCD person will keep on washing their hands again and again, or they will be going and taking bath whenever they go out and come 2 3 times. They will take bath like that. This is OCD behavior. They will do some activities again and again like that. Then there is personality disorder, a group of conditions that are characterized by persistent, unhealthy patterns of thought, feeling, and behavior, like the Kolkata uh, victim has suffered through a mentally mentally disturbed person who had personality disorder, who had unhealthy patterns of thought and feeling and behavior. So this is a personality disorder, and he had not been. He should have gone under. Um, you know, if he would have been uh, aware of it, he could have gone to doctor and he could have taken medicine or help so that he have been treated of this. So it is important to note that these are just few examples of mental health issues. There are many others that can affect people. So if you go into it, you will find many other. These are just the common ones. Now, common misconception and myths about mental health stigma. Let's talk about mental health stigma. It often stems from misunderstanding, misconceptions. Okay, so mental illness is a choice. This is a myth. People do not choose to have mental health condition. They are medical conditions like physical condition, and that can be caused by various variety of factors, including genetic, brain chemistry, and life experiences. Then mental health illness is a sign of weakness. No, mental health conditions are not reflection of a person's character or willpower. They are medical conditions that require treatment and support. People with mental illness are dangerous. This is harmful stereotype. The vast majority of people with mental illness are not violent. In fact, people with mental illness are more likely to be victims of violence than perpetrators. Mental illness is a sign of personal failure. No, mental health conditions are not caused by personal flaws or shortcomings. They are complex medical conditions that require professional help. Then people with mental illness cannot recover. This is not true. As I told you earlier, with right treatment and support, many people with mental illness can recover and live fulfilling lives. Then mental health is a permanent condition. Some mental health conditions are chronic, many can be managed effectively with treatment like schizophrenia. Talking about mental health will make it worse. No, sharing your feelings and experience can be therapeutic and help reduce stigma. Now, it's important to challenge these misconceptions and promote understanding and acceptance of mental health so we can help reduce stigma, create a more supportive environment for people with mental health issues. So, how to seek mental health? Help if you want to seek help, what you should do. Talk to a trusted friend or family member. Sharing your feelings with someone you trust can be helpful first step, right? Consult with healthcare professional. Your doctor can provide guidance and referrals to mental health specialists. Now you should seek therapy also. A therapist can provide individual, group, or family therapy to address mental health concerns. Then you should join a support group, connecting with people, connecting with others who are going through similar experience, which can be very, very beneficial because you are not alone. Then utilize online resources. There are many online resources, including website, forums, helplines, and that can provide support and information. And during the exam time, many helpline opens for the students if they need counseling during the public examination, that is 10th and 12th. Then consider self-help strategies, techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, which I'm going to give you after some time, and exercise can be helpful for managing mental health symptoms. Seek emergency help if you or someone you know is experiencing mental health crisis. Do not hesitate to call emergency services or go to the nearest emergency room or hospital. Remember, there's no shame in seeking help for mental issues. Early intervention can improve outcomes and make a significant difference in your life. Everyone goes through some mental challenges, right? Now, we come to destigmatization, which is very, very important when we are talking about mental health. So, what is mental health? It refers to our emotional, psychological, and social well being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. Just like physical health, mental health is important for our overall quality of life. Now, destigmatization. is the process of challenging negative stereotypes and prejudices association, associated with mental health condition. It involves promoting understanding, acceptance, and support for individuals experiencing mental health challenge. Now, you should remember mental health is as important as physical health, right? Mental health is a spectrum. It is okay to seek help. Stigma and discrimination, very important. Negative attitude towards mental health can prevent people from seeking help. This is happening all over the world. Still now, after people have studied a lot, they are very much aware. Still, they are not going to doctors, psychiatrists, psychologists, or any other support group for seeking um, help. So this is very, very important, and you should understand that everyone can get effect from these mental health issues. So by promoting mental health awareness and destigmatization, we can create a more compassionate, understanding society. So you have to do that. Now, how to do that? How what you can do to promote mental health awareness? So for that, first of all, education and awareness. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm making you all aware. So educate the public, conduct workshops, seminars, and campaigns to raise awareness about mental health issues, right? Incorporate mental health education into schools and workplaces. Teach people about mental health and how to support others. Use media to spread awareness, utilize television, radio, social media, and other platforms to share information about mental health, like I am doing through Maven platform, and that too sharing on social media so that people are aware of this destigmatization and also about the positive outlook towards mental health issues, any kind of mental health issue. Then you should challenge stigma, start conversation, encourage open discussion about mental health to break down the barriers and reduce stigma, right? Then share personal stories, encourage individuals to share their experiences with mental health to normalize the topic. If someone is very sad and crying all the time, just talk about it and start telling them, okay, you can go out, you can join a group where people are just mingling and talking about positive things. Of course it will help the person to come out of um, some grief situation or mental health problem which they are facing, like sadness, or they are crying all the time, or they are being emotional. So you have to challenge the negative stereotypes, also address and correct harmful stereotypes about mental health. Like people still are not ready to go to psychiatrists and take medicine because they think that they will give only and only sleep medication, but no, they will give medicine which is related to your mental health issue. For example, if you are going through depression, they will give you a little small medication to help you elevate your mood and come out of the depressive state. Because it is not in your hand to come out, you need some medication. And also, then they club it up with counseling. They club it up with uh, like you have to go and do some meditation that will help you calm your mind. So all these things are very important. Then what are the support and resources where you can go? You have to create awareness about mental health services. Every hospital they have a mental health wing also, so you should always go there. And if you are suffering from even a minor issue, Even your general physician can also give you some medication if you are suffering from mild mental health issue. So you should go and tell your doctor that you have experienced such kind of emotional disturbances or you are facing some mental health issues. You should tell your doctor, and doctor will prescribe some medicine. And if it is more serious, you can always go to psychiatrist. No shame in that. You should go. To ensure that mental health services are accessible and affordable for everyone, every general hospital, government hospital, they have all these services, and you can always go there. Then we should promote self-care. We should always promote self-care, encourage individual to prioritize self-care activities that promote mental well-being, like laughter yoga, like going out, walking with friends in the morning or in the evening. I have seen people walking in a group. They will be talking and laughing. That itself, create a happy feeling, and you come out of your problem or your mental health issue. Most probably, you come out of depression. Um, then you should create supportive environment. Of course, here at Maven, you have many trainers who are, they understand many of the mental health issue and they are giving talks about it. So this is a culture we are creating at Maven platform where we understand each other. We are here to support all these cases of mental health issues, we are connecting to people, and sometimes we are, when we create awareness, people are contacting us for more information so that they can extend these help support to their kids or for themselves. So this is very important. Also, we should create and awareness in workplaces, schools, and communities. Many companies are encouraging this, you know, some activities which will, take care of mental health. For example, if they are stressed out, they are creating some outings for their employees. They are organizing some cultural events so that they can de-stress. For example, if um, a festival is coming, they are creating they are converting offices into you know celebration by lighting the diyas, distributing the sweets, decorating the office area, workplaces. So what happens? This is what, you come out of your stress condition. That is what happens. So it is very important that workplace, schools, everyone should have activities which encourage encourage the environment, like very stressful environment, into a positive environment. Also, workplace and schools and communities should be aware of the mental health issues so that they should be also aware of where to go if they have some kind of mental issue. So that also should be provided. And they should have all the contacts of psychologists, then psychiatrists, then doctors can give them necessary support. So awareness is the key. Then you should advocate for mental health policies. In India and all over the world, there are mental health policies which help patients to, you know, get help in time. And there and here in India also, they prioritize mental health. Now they have started prioritizing. Of course, stigma is still there, but my aim is to create awareness so that you should not stigmatize the person who is suffering from mental health issue. So I'm advocating for mental health policies because I'm a psychologist. I'm seeing every day people are suffering from some issues or other mental health issues, ADHD, bipolar. Then, uh, of course, depression is very common. So this is very important. Then increased funding for mental health services. Of course, in India it is less, but everywhere they are trying to, you know, advocate, allocate to mental health programs all the funds. But still, it's a long way to go. Then promote mental health inclusion, advocate for inclusion of mental health in national and international agendas. Of course, it is going on, but still lot of work is needed. Still, nowadays, still mental health issues are stigmatized. So we have to destigmatize with the help of our action. Now, what you can do, talk openly about mental health, share your own experiences for those of others to break down the stigma. Support mental health initiative, volunteer for organization promoting mental health awareness. It is very, very important. Very few people are doing, very few organizations are doing. It should be agenda for most of the organization. Challenge negative stereotypes, speak out against harmful stereotypes and discrimination. People won't talk to the mental health patient. If they are suffering from depression, they will not talk. They will alienate them. They will lock them in the room. But that is not the thing. You have to talk to them. You should not discriminate, right? Even in society also, if a person is suffering from schizophrenia, they will not talk to the person. So what happens? They will hide that he has the schizophrenia. And then when a person gets mood swings or he's having some problem, they will just go and beat him up. That's not the way. You have to give them the support, right? So when you know that the person is suffering from schizophrenia, you can always give him a support by reducing the trigger points. Otherwise, they are behaving very normally at times. So this is very important. Then practice self-care. Take care of your own mental health by engaging in self-care activities like we do at Maven. So this is what it is, and there is, of course, what you can do. Always talk about your openly about mental health with friends, family, and colleagues. Then you should seek help if needed. Don't hesitate to reach out to mental health professional or support. Then challenge stigma, speak out against negative stereotypes and discrimination. Practice self-care, prioritize activities that promote well-being, support others, encourage family and friends to seek help if they need it. For organization and communities, you should educate like we are educating and training, providing mental health training for employees, students, and community members. Create supportive environment, foster a culture of understanding and acceptance. Increase access to mental health services. Ensure that mental health services are affordable and accessible to all. Advocate for mental health policies. Support policies that prioritize mental health and reduce stigma. Partner with mental health organization. Collaborate with mental health organization to raise awareness and provide resources. Now, for mental health professionals like me, continue education and training. Stay updated on latest research and best practices in mental health. I keep updating myself what is going on in this mental health field. Then reduce stigma within the profession, challenge negative stereotypes, and promote understanding. Then advocate for accessible and affordable mental health care. Work towards improving access to mental health services. Then provide cultural, competent care, ensure that services are inclusive and respectful of diverse backgrounds. I work on people with diverse background, even though uh, lower class also, middle age and higher level also. So by taking these actions, we can create a more supportive and understanding society for individuals suffering from mental health challenges. There are other things also which we can do, which everyone can do, is utilizing social media. You are uploading reels about yourself, about the experience, about this, about that. Why don't you post articles, videos, and quotes about mental health issues? So start or join online communities, connect with others who are passionate about mental health. Use hashtags, use relevant hashtags to increase visibility about mental health and reach a wider audience. Then you are collaborating with influencers for your passion, for your education, for your own dressing up, for your hobbies, for your travel, blog, and everything. Why don't you work with influencers to spread awareness and reduce the stigma of mental health issues? Why not? Then you should feature mental health stories, share personal stories of individuals who have overcome mental health challenges. This encourages people who are suffering from mental health issues to, seek professional help. Then you should organize events and activities, workshops, seminars, or fundraisers for mental health issues. Mental health patients, many patients can't afford the medication for long period of time. Then create mental health friendly spaces, design spaces that relaxation and well-being. We are doing it every day at 8 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. So we are creating a mental health friendly spaces at Maven. So involve schools, workplaces, educate students and employees, incorporate mental health education into curriculum and training programs, then create supportive environment for foster a culture of understanding and acceptance, then advocate for policy of changes, support mental health legislation, advocate for policy that prioritize mental health and reduce stigma. Those policymaker, I request them to, create some policies which can reduce the stigma. Then all these policymakers, of course, I would request all the policymakers to lobby for increased funding, ensure that adequate funding for mental health services and research. You are all doing for health, physical health, but mental health is equally important. Then personal empowerment is also important because people do need all this, right? They need to understand that you have to prioritize activities that promote your well-being, like walking, like interacting with other people, or enjoying the party, going out for a vacation. Challenge your own biases. Be aware of your own attitudes and beliefs about mental health. Then support others. Encourage friends and family to seek help if needed. Now, this is your whoever is listening to this talk. I would request you all to look around in your family, friend, in your just take a look at your neighbors or family and encourage all these people if they are suffering from any of the mental health issue, right? So you have to be more understanding. Now, I thank you all for your interest in mental health and awareness and destigmatization by taking these actions which I have shared with you. And maybe You can also help in promoting understanding. We all can create a more supportive, inclusive society for everyone. So remember, you are not alone. If you are someone, you or someone you know is struggling with mental health, please reach out for help. I'm also here. You can connect to me. I'm a psychologist. So, what are these resources? There are resources. Many resources are there. You have to be aware of it. So, let's work together to break down the stigma, promote mental health awareness, and create a world where everyone feels valued and supported. So, anyone who have any questions, they can always ask me. Then we will proceed to, you know, meditation.
Thank you, Gucci. Can, can you also suggest some ways to avoid mental health? Like
Avoid.
avoid mental health, because these is means
You
mental
have.
health these days is like almost like a pandemic.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So the people who don't have, like, how they can avoid.
actually, what happens is everyone has some mental health issues. Only the thing is, um, you have to avoid mental health issue. That is what you are saying, Shabana.
Yes, yes.
So you can't avoid mental health issue. You can control it. See, everyone have some abnormal issue at some point of their life. For example, um, if you are living in a family and your children they go out, who is most affected? The mother. That time she undergoes depression or emptiness syndrome.
Mm.
That happens, and that time you have to be very much aware that this is the problem. She has gone out, and the children has gone out, so she's feeling empty. What to do now? That time you can always take her to mental health professional, whether they can be psychologists for counseling. And if the condition persists, you have to put her on medication. So there is no right way or wrong way. Only thing is everyone suffers from mental health issue at one point or other. You have to, make it more on a lighter tone. For this case, what you can do, give her something to work on. For example, if the children have gone, now they have nothing to do, they can pursue their hobbies. And that way they can avoid or control the mental health issue, that is emptiness syndrome, that can be controlled if they are doing some activity of their choice, passion. They can improve and increase their passion. They can work on meditation. They can do meditation. But you have to be aware that she's going through some mental challenge. So this is happening every time. People are not aware what's troubling their mom. They say, "अरे आप जाइए walk करके आइए." No, they think that they are now aimless. अब तो बच्चे बड़े हो गए. बच्चे बड़े होकर के चले गए. अब मेरे पास काम ही नहीं है. सुबह नाश्ता नहीं बनाना, स्कूल नहीं भेजना, ड्रेसअप नहीं करना, उनकी केयर नहीं करना. You don't have to do anything. Then they suffer from these kind of situation. And if it goes extreme, like they are suffering from more extreme symptoms, they need medication. If they are just starting, that when there's a starting, then if you put them on some hobbies or some activity, they will definitely recover from it. So you cannot avoid, you can control, because life is such that there are things which will be happening every now and then. Life is such that ups and downs will be there. People with more awareness, they will be able to cope with, we call it mechanism. When they are able to cope with the situation, their mental health are much better. Education, awareness, and coping mechanism is very important. So I would quote my example. When my children started growing up, I read one article that after 30, you should start cultivating your passion. And when children will grow up and go out of the house, you will have something, to do so that you can divert your mind from the regular routine system and do something more. I started on my journey. Um, I started painting. I did that also. And I was doing some embroidery work. That also I did. Painting I did. Oil painting, I held exhibition and everything in major cities. After that, I migrated from that and I started working on my spiritual aspect, and I started, sharing knowledge about my uh, whatever I learned. I started sharing. My children had grown up and gone out of the house. I'm busy, though I suffer from some problem or other mental issues. Something comes up, but I get involved in the work. I will tell you one instance of my own. My mother passed away, and I was devastated. Okay. But what I did, I put myself, my whole being, my mind, and my body into work. I was giving talks over here. I was working for Maven. I was giving healing to and conscious counseling to my patients. And it took my mind off, diverting from the grief situation to, you know, work. And, I was more, under control, more, controlling my emotions. Of course, it came out at that time when they passed away, but you can't carry over with the grief. What happens when you don't divert your mind? It will just stay and it will become a big mental health problem like depression, anxiety, panic attack, bipolars. So, all those things you can control, but you cannot avoid it. You can because life is like that. Sometimes it will be sad, it will be happy. Many a times it will be traumatic because, for example, it was a traumatic experience for most of the people with this ongoing situation at Kolkata. So it is like everyone is suddenly insecure. Some people will become very, um, very anxious to go out at night and work. But some people have to take medicine. Some people just can control with the help of meditation. So these things do have. Only thing is you have to control it with the help of meditation, medication, and other similar activities. Talking about it. So many things are there, but it will come. Everyone will they must have suffered at one point of time. Sometimes it is like PTSD is very common. If something has happened in the childhood, they will carry it towards their adulthood also. Only thing is you have to diagnose it. And if diagnosis is not there, then self-awareness should be there. Okay, I have gone through this situation, so I can counter it with the help of this thing. If it is not getting better, I should go to a psychiatrist. This is what the person should do. sometimes they are not able to take decision by themselves, then the support system is family or neighbor or friends. They will tell them that, okay, go take the person, take the sufferer or patient to the hospital, to the doctor, get the medication, get the guidance or diagnosis done, and then you can give medication or you can give, uh, you know, some therapy like hypnosis, like guided meditation, or put them on some meditation system or yoga. It is very good for mental health issues. Okay, clear?
Yes, Nupurji, thank you. Yes.
Anyone else who have any question? Then we proceed towards meditation if you want. Otherwise, we can do it later on also.
Yeah, meditation would be good.
Okay. Let's start with meditation. All of you are ready. Just type yes in the chat box. Great. Perfect. So let's start. Relax yourself, sit down or lie down comfortably wherever you are. If you're sitting on a chair, you sit comfortably. And if you're lying down, just lie and just listen to my voice, and it will help you take deeper down in your beautiful space. So relax yourself. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Your toes are relaxed. Your ankles are relaxed. Your knees are relaxed. Your body is completely and totally relaxed. Your chest is relaxed. Your throat is relaxed. Your shoulders are drooped down. And your fingers, both the hands and fingers, are relaxed. And you can feel the tingling sensation on the top of your fingers. Breathe in and breathe out. Your cheeks are relaxed. Your jaw is slightly open and relaxed. Your eyes are closed shut till I say open your eyes. Your head, your forehead, everything is relaxed. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out all the tension that you're feeling. Now, visualize yourself surrounded by a vibrant, lush green forest like in my background. Sunlight filters through the leaves, casting dapple shadows on the forest floor. The air is fresh, filled with sweet scent of wildflowers and gentle rustling of leaves. You can feel the slight light mist on your cheek. Feel a sense of peace, tranquility washing over you as you connect to the natural world. This is a beautiful forest, and you are walking walking on the forest path. Now you are walking slowly, enjoying these tall trees, enjoying the bird chirping in the distance. You are walking and walking, feeling the peacefulness. And you come to one opening where you can see a beautiful green patch, very soft. You walk over there and lie down. Now imagine your inner self as a beautiful flower growing amidst the trees, growing just like a beautiful, so beautiful flower, a different flower with a different color that you like most, your favorite color flower. Now, this flower represents your unique qualities and potential. Notice the vibrant, unique color, the delicate petals of this flower. You can see the veins inside the petals. This is so vibrant. It has a beautiful scent also. It is very delicate. Feel the flower inside you. Now, identify and feel if you have any negative belief or judgment about yourself that may be hindering your growth. Visualize these beliefs as weeds growing around the flower. All these negative thoughts, negative belief system, negativity about yourself. You judge yourself as negative? No. Fear that all these are weeds, grasses that is growing around the flower and hindering the growth of the flower. Now, what you have to do is gently pull up these weeds, these grass, one by one. These are wild weeds, and release them. Collect it, release them. You can see a little beautiful stream just flowing at a distance where you are lying. Collect all the weeds, keep it just next to you. Think what is troubling, what is negative, everything. What are your blockages? Just think and feel them like a weed. Take it out one by one, collect it, and keep it next to you. Then, now, you just get out. You have collected all the weeds, all the negative weeds, and your flower is blooming and happy. You get up. And now, where to dispose of these weeds? You walk a few steps into the forest and you come to a small stream, fresh stream. Just see the stream, the sunlight, falling on this rippling water. All the weeds that you have pulled up, you put that weed into that stream and let it go away, flow away in the river. Put them one by one, all your negative weeds, all your judgments, all your blockages. Just let them flow away one by one and see it going far away from you. These, this is, these weeds are symbolizing the release of your negative thoughts, negative thought pattern, negativity, blockages. Now, all the weeds blown away, they have gone away with the help of beautiful stream. You're feeling very happy, very relaxed, and all of a sudden, a gentle rain started showering over you. You are soaked with love and compassion. Your flower is soaked with so beautiful love and compassion. Feel the nourishing drops of self acceptance washing away any remaining negativity. This flower, which is in your mind space, it blooms and it is basking in its beauty and radiance in your favorite color. This is your inner strength and resilience. Admire and love this beautiful flower which is blossoming with strength, your inner strength. Now, affirm your worth. I am worthy of love and acceptance. I am strong and resilient. I am capable of overcoming challenges, all the mental health challenges. I deserve happiness and my mental well-being. Repeat it again. I am worthy of love and acceptance. I am strong and resilient. I am capable of overcoming mental health challenges. I am deserving. I deserve happiness and mental well-being. Now, imagine yourself surrounded by a vibrant, loving community. These people who are really giving you all the love, all the compassion, all the understanding are giving you support unconditionally. Feel the positive energy of this supportive environment. All these people are around you, your family, your friend, your neighbors, everyone. Feel this positive energy flowing towards you. They are vibrant. They are celebrating life. They are loving community. Be in this moment for a little while. Take a few deep breaths, allowing the energy of this meditation to integrate into your being. All the energies of the forest, fresh air, the little rustling of the tree leaves, and rippling water of the stream. Just feel them in your mind, and your beautiful, vibrant flower is blooming and really spreading fresh perfume in your mind. It is free of all the negative thoughts, all the blockages. Everything is all clear. You are feeling the love and compassion. Now it's time to come back. The beautiful sun is shining bright in the clear blue sky. You are feeling a little wet, but the warmth of the sun is filling you with positivity, love, compassion. Now you walk towards the forest, a beautiful forest where tall trees are there with dark green leaves and light air is blowing. You are walking on the forest path. You can hear the birds chirping with happiness. You are carrying your vibrant flower with you in your mind, in your mind space, where you have a beautiful garden free of weeds. You walk towards your home, on your bed, on your chair. You are beautiful and unique individual. You have self-compassion, acceptance, and worthiness with you. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly wriggle your toe, move your hand a little bit, and open your eyes. You can do this meditation as many times as you want. You will feel rejuvenated and feel positivity and compassion. With this, I end this session. Thank you very much for being with me on this journey of mental health awareness and destigmatization.
Thank you so much, Nupur. It was wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being with me. Namaste.
Thank you, everyone. See you again tomorrow.